Hi there. It's Dr. Sarana Satcher from Treat Yourself to Health. And June is Men's Health Month. And I'd like to spend today talking about a men's health topic. And let's dive into one of the most talked about hormones that's out there right now, testosterone. And what does the latest research say about longevity and health regarding testosterone? So, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe below. Also hit the thumbs up and also the like button and let me know what you think in the comments. So, as I said, June is Men's Health Month. And we're diving into one of the most misunderstood hormones out there, testosterone, and what the latest research says about its link to longevity. We've been told for decades that testosterone is all about muscles, libido, energy, and we talk about it a lot in women's health. And I know a lot of the people watching this are probably women who have men that they love who may be in the age range that the men are having concerns about their sexual health or just about their overall health. We've been told for decades that testosterone is all about muscles, libido, and energy, and that it does help with those things, but it's also a critical hormone for protecting metabolic health, brain function, and even cardiovascular resilience. And for my women who subscribe to me, you know that I have talked about testosterone for women because it affects our libido. It affects our ability to build muscles as well. So, in fact, newer studies are showing that low testosterone levels in men are associated with increased risk of diabetes, dementia, heart disease, and even early death. And what I see commonly when I see men is that they may have insulin resistance. They may have a little bit of increase in their cholesterol, and their doctor wants to put them on cholesterol medications, but they may not realize that lowering the cholesterol may actually further lower the testosterone. So we need to get a good idea of what's happening with the hormones before we start attacking cholesterol with medications that have a lot of side effects. And this is a very common side effect. And we need cholesterol to make our male and female hormones. So this is something you can look up yourself. And just to let you know that testosterone is not just about performance or sexual performance, but it's about protection. So here's the thing. Most of the men I see in my practice don't know their testosterone levels. They may even be being treated with testosterone and not know their testosterone levels, which is even doubly bad because um, if we're treating someone for testosterone, we need to know where the level is because there is a narrow range where we want people to be. We don't want to be too high because then that increases the conversion of the testosterone into estrogen. That's kind of defeating the purpose. And we don't want it to be low because, as I mentioned, there are issues with that. So some of the symptoms that many are walking around with are belly fat that won't budge, low motivation, poor sleep, low libido, mood swings, or brain fog. These are all things that could be kind of hormonal red flags of and are often tied to inflammation, insulin resistance, poor detox, or even nutrient deficiencies. So if you or your partner are dealing with any of these symptoms, now's the time to get tested and take action. Functional medicine, we like to look at testosterone through a whole body lens, a whole person lens, not just a number on a lab report. We help you get to the root cause of why your levels are off, and we use natural strategies to optimize hormones first and support metabolism, help you live longer, stronger, and more fully. So yes, testosterone is a longevity hormone. And in June, we're celebrating the men who want to take charge of their health. So get in touch with us for a discovery call. You can go to the website, treatyourselftohealth.com/schedule, and you'll find a button for the discovery call. You can also reduce your level of inflammation and give your body a chance to recover with making testosterone by considering enrolling in our 30-day reset program. That button is also on that same page, treatyourselftohealth.com/schedule. All right, I look forward to meeting you. And for the women, if you have not uh, had your levels done or are not aware of your levels of testosterone, contact me also. Inflammation can reduce the level of testosterone in men and in women. And in women, we may have problems with energy. We may not be able to put on muscle. So those are the things we want to look at that so we can make sure that we're building muscle so we can burn as much fat as possible. All right, take care. Thank you. Thanks for your attention.